Hey, Smoking Bros, coming at you today with the My Father's Connecticut to celebrate Father's Day. So let's get into it. Happy Father's Day, Poppy.
Oh,
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
thank you.
Happy Father's Day, Joey.
Happy
Thank
Father's Day,
you.
Joey.
Damon,
Thank you.
I have a dog.
happy Doggy Father's Day.
I'm still a father.
Guys,
What?
it's freaking brutal out here, honestly.
It
I'm not
is
even
hot
gonna
as
lie. It's a
hell.
little
I
heat.
think it's nice right now.
I think like if there was a little bit of wind picking up,
It's just-
it would be really nice, but right now it's just
Yeah, it's just really
Really-
muggy.
Really humid.
The wind did die, though. It was
Yeah.
windier out here.
It was
Wasn't-
windier
wasn't so
earlier,
big.
yeah, and it was nice, but
Yeah.
then it like kind of died down.
Mhm.
These are some
Um,
fucking cannons.
Yeah, these are big boys.
Yeah, they
Um,
are.
What's going on with them?
So we got an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper from Ecuador, which is kind of cool about these. So Connecticut's were this is what I was hearing about them, is that they're called Connecticut's because they were grown in Connecticut.
Really?
And what they would do is take cheesecloths to cover it, to grow it, to get that lighter shade. So they stopped doing that because it was costing a lot,
What the fuck?
and they moved it into Ecuador because Ecuador is a natural cloudy country. So they don't have to do all the cheesecloth thing, and they could still pull out the Connecticut shade through it. So now they're
Huh.
grown in Ecuador.
Wow.
So is
So
it like a
that's-
sun bleaching type thing?
I don't know, like that whole it's not really because it's kind of like shaded. So I guess like more sun gives it the more sun. I would assume from knowing this information, I guess more sun gives you a darker leaf, and that's probably where you get your Maduros and everything. And I guess when you take the sun away and let the leaf grow, it stays lighter. I would assume. I don't know that. You can't fact check me on that shit, but this is what I was just hearing is that that's why it's grown in Ecuador instead of Connecticut with all the cheesecloths. So the
Yeah.
back, I guess in the day, but that's why it's called Connecticut is because it was grown in Connecticut.
Huh.
Um,
That's interesting.
and then we have a Habano and Carrillo leaves from Nicaragua, and then we have a that's the filler, and then the binder is a Nicaraguan Corojo 99 binder. That stuff, it's a little
Cheaper?
hard to it's a little hard to like kind of explain what those are,
Right.
but they're just like different types of leaves in the region that they use to blend to give you the flavor profile of the cigar.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
But I mean, right off the bat, it's smooth.
Very good.
Smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
Creamy, a nice creamy cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I didn't get any pepper in the beginning.
None at all.
Nice.
No spices. Didn't do a retrohale yet, but it's
I
just
did.
smooth.
I did it, but it was really smooth.
So this is a Father's Day episode, and we have the My Father Connecticut edition cigar.
Yeah.
What are you guys drinking?
We went with which we talked about it last podcast. We gave a heads up.
Yeah.
I
on
thought
it.
my segue was awesome.
I know, but we gave a little heads up. But we're doing the Dad's Hat Pennsylvanian rye whiskey finished in vermouth bottles or barrels.
Yeah.
So you guys can see. It's another Pennsylvanian whiskey
We're on a streak.
on a streak.
Gotta stay with the Pennsylvania.
Said seeing if
Support
it
our
gave me
local.
anything.
It's actually not bad.
Well, the first sip was a little, but after that, it burned. There was no
Yeah,
burn.
but that's because you forgot your
Yeah.
apple vodka.
It doesn't really give me like flavor profiles to it.
You know what I'm drinking?
A nice glass of water.
Water poured by Joey, which is a dad.
Oh wow!
So
So
I have
Dad's
dad water. Dad's water.
water.
Oh, nice.
That's so cute.
Ah,
In
ooh,
your wedding glass.
that burns.
Why
That
do you
burns
have
the
so many of
nose.
them, by the way?
Because a lot of people didn't take them.
I got
Yeah,
a
we-
shitload of them too.
We sat down, ate dinner, and then I finished mowing your lawn. And I go in, and Nikki goes, "Oh, well." I was like, "Where's my glass?" He goes, "Oh, it's probably on the table." Can't tell which one's mine because all 5 glasses are fucking the ratty set go.
That
That's a cool story, bro.
that burnt.
Is that your first sip?
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Yeah. First sip is a little.
I can smell it around me.
That was harsh. So it's a rye whiskey, which ryes are usually
Yeah.
a little tougher to drink. I think I'm more of like a bourbon whiskey guy than I am anything. Except for that Kinsey that we drank last week. That was they classify as an American whiskey, but I was doing more research and they were saying that they don't understand why it's called an American whiskey. Some of the people who reviewed it, they didn't understand why they're calling it American whiskey because the type of like process that it is, or like it has to be for an American whiskey, it has to have so much corn to like whatever
Yeah, what's up with the
balance,
fingers, dude?
whatever balance, you know what I mean? So
Right.
they were saying that it's like technically not an American whiskey, but I guess it's like a nicer name for it.
Do you, Nick? Do you have the thing pulled up for the cigar?
No way.
Because I want to know the notes. Do a retrohale. You say you get no pepper, but I get heavy pepper. In
I
the
got
retrohale.
leather.
I mean, I would say like white pepper.
If I hear leather one more fucking time on this podcast,
I wouldn't
Well, that's what it
say.
is. Like why? Like
I wouldn't say white
I
pepper.
don't know. You tasted leather before?
yeah, when I did
Here,
the
I got
retro, yeah.
Oh.
So usually blah 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 blah. Says first third, the pepper hits my nose like a ton of bricks.
yeah, there you go. That
Yeah,
makes
but I
sense.
didn't do it like I don't I think it's like a white pepper.
It's not
Like
a,
it's not
it's
heavy.
not
It's
the
not,
heavy
black,
stuff
it's
that
not
we
like a
usually
black or
get.
red pepper
No
where it's
way.
like super spicy.
Nah.
I think it's like a really light
Your
white
nose
pepper.
is just sensitive.
No, that
Um,
description was exactly what I was thinking.
I think the notes that you're getting instead, I don't think it's leather. I think it's cedar, and because they brought it out here with cedar and then like a sweet hay.
Oh, maybe.
And I didn't get leather. I thought it was more of like woody, which makes sense when he says the cedar.
Yeah, I got the burn, but only in the retrohale.
Yeah,
I don't have it on the hit, on the
I
tongue.
don't got
like,
it in the tongue. I don't, the hit in the back of your throat. I don't really feel
Yeah, I didn't get it at all.
pepper at all.
Yeah.
But you do get a little burn in your nose. But it's like, to me, that's like white pepper. Like it's not a heavy pepper.
Well, I think every time you do a retro hair, you get a little burn in your nose.
no,
No?
the
There's
Pappy
some-
Van
there's
Winkles, I didn't
sometimes-
have it at
yeah,
all.
there's
Not
some
many of them.
times where I don't really get, and when I'm talking burn, I'm talking like you really feel it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying like a little.
I have it
tingling
with this
sensation.
one. This one is like I don't think I'll be able to do many retrohales. I think it burns really bad.
Nah, not to me.
Do one more.
Do one more and get it really good. I mean, it could also be because because the whiskey hit my throat like a tongue of brick, so it might be so
No, because it
off-putting.
doesn't burn for me. I'm not getting any burn.
It's like residual burn afterwards.
But it's definitely a good cigar. I'm super impressed with my father. Cigars.
He's a pretty good dude.
Oh,
You're a
thank
pretty
you.
good dude.
He's
Oh.
a pretty good dude.
You weren't talking about me?
It was kind of cool how this company came about too, because it was a father and son. I think his name's Jose Pepin is the father, and he had like a different. It was like Jose Pepin, or it was like Pepin and Co. or something, was developing the cigars, and then the son wanted to do a tribute to his father, so he made a cigar that I guess like represented his father's like favorite cigar,
Mm-hmm.
and he called it My Father.
Mm-hmm.
And then they pulled out this line of My Father cigars, and I think they ended up changing the name to My Father.
Well, what's the
Officially.
Garcia and Garcia?
I think that's like the
That's probably the manufacturer.
No,
Yeah.
That could be the.
or
their-
that could have
be
been
their
that could have
last
been
name.
that could have actually been their original name. I don't know what the original name is. I know like I think Jose Pepin and Co. was like the factory that was.
My Father's Cigar, also known as El Roy de los Habanos, Inc., is a cigar company founded by Jose Don Pepin Garcia, a Cuban cigar roller who immigrated to the United States in 2003. Pepin's son, Jamie Garcia, is also credited with developing the brand's cigars as some of its recipes. I thought it said
Yeah, so that's where
receipts.
you get Garcia and Garcia. It's father and son.
That's pretty cool.
So my father's cigar sounds like to me a new brand, which is therefore Garcia and Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the new brand was because his son made the cigar for his father, and that's why he called it My Father.
Right.
Which I thought was cool, and then that's why I thought it was a great Father's Day cigar.
Wind.
Oh, that was that?
Yeah.
I heard it down low. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I
is
thought
that?
it was like a walnut.
It was the
Ah.
awning that
Ah.
nobody can see.
Oh, you can't.
Also to contribute Dad's hats. We're all wearing hats.
Yes,
Dad got a special hat for Father's Day.
he did.
It was the one that he wanted. He got the Phillies with the Army hat.
I think it's military.
Military? Yeah,
I
well,
don't think it's just the army.
I think it's like the military
Yeah, I think it's just-
appreciation.
yeah.
hat.
Military appreciation. Yeah.
That's the hat he really wanted, thanks to all of your kids.
Nope.
Nope.
Actually, impossible to find, but Amber found it on eBay for retail price too. I think it was actually a little bit cheaper,
Really?
and it came the next day because it came
Yeah,
out of
came right
That's
away.
crazy.
a wholesaler out of New Jersey.
So it was stolen.
Mhm.
Just kidding.
It
What's
might have
New
been.
Jersey? So,
Yeah, you don't really know.
You have no idea.
but
I have it, so I don't care.
No, it's a nice hat. I like
Yeah,
it.
me
It
too.
is definitely nice. I really do like the hat.
I know
It's a
I'm
good
jealous.
pick.
I was going to say, are you jealous?
Yeah, it was a good pick.
I'm
I
about
like
to.
the other one they just came out with for
They-
the 4th of July.
Yeah, with the
Which one is
stars
that?
and stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an American flag P.
Mhm.
How do you have a
That's cool.
Zin and you're smoking a cigar?
From
That
a
was
boss.
disgusting.
Yeah, I'm highlighting that
Like slow mo's.
Yeah. frame by frame. You just see the spit fly.
Good thing the camera can't do that.
Yeah, I like that. I like the American flag one,
Yeah,
but I do like that one. That
they
one's
just
nice.
got that. That one just came
Yeah,
out, the American
yeah.
flag.
I think
yeah,
they're wearing it
just,
for the
I
4th
just
of
seen it.
July.
For
just see
the
That's definitely cool. But I do love the hat. And then we just got random. We didn't do anything special.
We were supposed to, but
Yeah. It just came up so quick. It just like next thing you knew it was Father's Day, and we had the whiskey.
is it the white hat?
No.
No, I think it was like a red hat with the P, and the P was just
Well, I have.
Sally, can you pull it up?
I am.
It just had like the stars and stripes.
I don't know what year it is though. No, yeah,
22-4.
yeah. That was a very weird way of saying it though. Yeah, it's a white hat, red brim, and then the American flag P.
That's not the one I saw.
Well, this is the one that's being sold on MLB.com. So
Well, they're wrong. Just kidding.
for $46, it could be yours.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Can't
freaking
imagine
hat.
spending
Hats
$46.
are so expensive. That's why I'm surprised he got that.
I think this
Especially
was- I
because
think
it's
this was
sold out
about-
everywhere. No, it's 30 something.
Oh,
I
was
think
it?
I think it was like 37 after tax.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it's crazy because it's like to really think about it, it's really not that much money. But for a hat,
Yeah.
you're
Well,
like,
for-
damn,
yeah.
that's a lot of money.
Well, I mean, when I get paid, I look through Amazon because I just replaced my alcoholism with a spending addiction,
Okay.
and I love buying stuff.
I have both.
And there's little things that are so stupid and like cheap that are so expensive. Like for my PC, I was looking for one of the electrical dusters,
Yeah.
and the best one I saw on YouTube, review wise, $80.
It's crazy.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
I feel like anytime I get into something, it's never cheap.
Well, COVID really fucked
Ever
up the
cheap.
PC stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say like making a computer expensive.
Well, because everybody was during COVID, nobody could leave,
Yeah.
so everybody was like, "I'm gonna build a computer."
Yeah, golfing expensive. Filming expensive.
You're just bougie.
No, it's expensive. Even if you go buy cheap, you're still buying like a lens.
You can't go. Yeah,
You're buying. You're
you
spending
like things where you
$700,
can't go cheap.
$800. Yeah, pretty much. Shooting guns, not cheap.
No, that's very not cheap. It's
It's so expensive.
No,
clay shooting.
again, you're bougie.
No, clay shooting was expensive.
You can
too,
get
though.
you can get a normal pew pew for like
Yeah, a couple $100.
$200-300,
Yeah,
and it's a reliable pew pew.
yeah, but to still go and use it at a pew pew range, you're still spending a lot of money to shoot
Yeah,
for no time. Like you get an hour and that's quick, and to like go through, like we went through 100 bullets between me and Joey
yeah.
faster than an hour.
Did you bring your own ammo?
Yeah, but still, I mean, that was expensive. I mean, the ammo's not cheap. I mean,
No,
1,000 rounds is like $300-400.
I just saw a video of one of those like doomsday prepper guys. You know those big like blue jugs that like people like in the movies. There's always bodies in them.
Yeah,
He had so many of them filled to the brim with ammo.
yeah.
And the caption was like, "This dude's hardware is like $10,000 worth of just bullets." It's crazy.
That is
No, I
crazy.
gotta show you. There's a guy on YouTube that has like this freaking vault.
What's his name?
I can't remember. I had to look it up, but he has this. He literally, it's like a vault in his house. He just opens up and it's just like guns
Not Demolition
all
Ranch,
over
right?
it. No. Those guys have everything. No, this is an older guy. You could tell he has money, and he has this like huge, like I'm telling you, it's like a massive room just lined up with guns all over the place. And then he has like he has his own shooting range in his basement, and
The
he
AK guy?
collected all the John Wick stuff.
Like movie
Yeah, John
stuff?
Wick movie, like all the
Or-
guns that were in that movie, he has that
Well, I
actually
mean-
work,
Oh.
but they're like the John Wick gun, like the gun he used in the movie.
Was it the gun John Wick used?
Yeah,
Oh.
the one John Wick used in the movie.
The one he used in the
Yeah.
movie?
But no, it's just it's like if I ever had a lot of money, that's what I would want to do with it.
Yeah, I would like to just collect something.
Yeah.
Like,
Do
I
something
just find collecting so cool. Well, no, our chef, he loved history. Like, he went to school like to be a teacher and all that. I think he went for English, but like I think his second thing was history. So I mean, if he sees this and I'm wrong, you can yell at me at work. But so he liked history, so he collected World War II stuff. And we're sitting there talking because one of the girls that work for us, she's from Belarus and stuff, and he knew a lot about it. And I said something to him, and he said that he had the collection, and I was like, "Oh, what'd you do with it?" He was like, "I had to sell it," and I was like, "Why would you sell that stuff?" And he's like, "Because it probably made me look really bad, really bad." And I was like, "Who'd you sell it to?" And he was like, "Probably someone that was on the wrong side of that."
That was
Yeah.
really
one.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just funny the way he said it, because he's like, I actually enjoyed it, but the guy that bought it from me was definitely like I
shady
forget,
character.
like a neo-Nazi guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, he probably just thought I was like right there with him.
Yeah, right. It's like no, I just
It's like I just like history.
I just like history.
Yeah. I'm more of an archaeology guy.
That's funny.
I like when they dig shit up in the ground.
Yeah,
That stuff's cool.
that is pretty cool.
Sure.
But how real
Joe,
is
go. Get off the podcast. Go to your room.
it? Oh man,
I like sports.
Like you worked or something.
Joey collects thoughts about sports.
Mhm.
That's what Joey does. He's it in his vault, in his brain.
Who won the World Series in 2008?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
Damn, he's good, dude. He's so good.
Everybody knows that.
Ask me who won in 2009.
Who won in 2009?
The New York Yankees.
Damn, he's real good.
Ask me who they played.
Who'd they play?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
Damn, dude, you're good. Ah, good stuff, Joe.
Good stuff.
That could happen this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Yes,
the
very
Yankees
much.
suck in playoffs. They're
Yeah.
so bad in playoffs.
Yeah, they got the most World Series wins ever.
Yeah,
So-
27.
I don't know. They got a lot. I know that. So they can't suck that bad.
Are you gonna
Well,
be
are we
Sally?
talking about in the future or in the
No, 27 wins in their franchise.
I was saying like
history.
they're gonna win this year.
No.
27 World Series.
Oh shoot!
What?
I think Boston and Dallas are playing right now.
Oh yeah, because we care about that.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the
what's
show.
the
I care.
what's the
I think it's the
wins and
NHL
losses
tonight.
there? Is it 3-0?
What?
Is it 3-0?
No, it's 3-1.
Oh, the
Yeah,
1-1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boston. I mean,
Dallas
I
won the
didn't.
last
I didn't think
game.
they were going to win any.
it's 52-39 in the second quarter, going into halftime.
Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course. Boston was disgusting all year.
Yeah.
And then who's in the?
Yeah, but
Surprised.
they had an easy route to
Who's in the Stanley Cup?
Oilers and Florida Panthers, who both
No,
goaltenders for the Florida
they-
Panthers
they play tomorrow.
are ex-Flyers.
Yeah.
They play tomorrow at 8:00.
What's the score there?
Panthers are.
Winning 3-1. The series.
Who is?
Panthers are winning 3-1.
Oh, the
Like
Panthers.
I just said, yeah.
Oh,
Why'd
okay.
you say we though? Like,
I didn't. I said the Panthers.
No, you said we.
yeah.
No.
You said we, and I'm thinking.
Roll back.
What
Roll
about challenge flag?
Yo,
Challenge.
rewind that.
Winning 3-1.
We had Bobrovsky,
Challenge
right?
flag.
Yeah, and Anthony Stolarz.
Well, no, he didn't. They just score 5 goals on him in like
yeah, but
the
I
first
also think
5 minutes.
I think Boston didn't play as well in the fourth game to bring it home, win it at home, and I think the Florida Panthers did the same shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because how do you play crazy good all the first 3 games?
So did you
And then-
actually spit in this?
No,
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah, that looks like a loogie.
That looks
I did not spin it. I swear to God,
Now you got to go get him another
Um,
one, and don't spin in it this time.
I didn't spin in it. No, yeah, like how do you play for Boston? How do you blow them out every single game, and then all of a sudden lose a game?
Yeah.
And then for Florida, like they were killing them. Like I think they only scored like the first game they got shut out. The second game they only scored like 1 or maybe 2 goals,
Mhm.
maybe. And then all of a sudden they come out with 8 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. Well,
Like, come on.
Boston in the third quarter sat all of their starters.
Yeah,
They
I
just
think they wanted just to take it home, win it at home.
Yeah.
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 Why wouldn't you? Why do you want to win in front of
Yeah.
other fans?
Yeah, and that would suck. It would be
Yeah.
so much better doing it at your
But
home.
how awesome would it be
Yeah.
if they fucking lost?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be
I mean,
funny.
I would love for them to lose.
I mean, anybody can win or lose at any time.
That's true. But I don't think it's like a big blowout like that. Like I think didn't Dallas win by like a landslide the fourth game?
No, Dallas blew them out.
That's what he just said.
That's what I just said.
You
Didn't I
said
not
didn't
say
they
that?
win by a landslide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Boston did in game 3.
No, and I think Dallas in game
game
4
four,
won by a landslide.
won
too.
by a
No,
lot.
the only win Dallas has was a blowout. It was a blowout.
That's right.
What do you mean you tried? A landslide is not a blowout.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Yes, it is.
A landslide's like
By
Crushed
a
them.
lot
in
of
the
points.
expression, it's like by the skin of my teeth. By a
No,
okay,
by the
never
skin of my
mind.
teeth is winning closely. By a landslide means a long.
Yeah.
He was arguing the same thing I was
I know.
saying.
It's, I'm wondering what he's saying.
Yeah.
That definitely picked up.
Oh,
There's
that was
no
a
way.
loud one.
Uh,
We got to get a fart mic
hopefully, maybe it was just the AC, picked up.
as soon as I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I didn't turn it off right, and I thought
Yeah.
that was yours, and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, right.
As soon as we start, yeah, it's 44-60. Boston's taking it at home.
No shit. That's what they wanted.
Makes sense. I mean, like you said, who wants to win in
And
another?
same with Florida.
Yeah.
Florida's going to go back home, probably win it. Because Anthony. Sergei Bobrovsky, he looks like a fucking brick wall.
Really?
Hey, some of the saves that he makes, man,
He
it's
has
just
the highest save percentage in
like crazy.
NFL NHL history. He's a .184.
Yeah.
Wow.
The person below him's like 1.78 or something. It's actually crazy. Even though I know
Well, that's a
nothing
really
about it.
bad save percentage.
What?
That would be a very bad save percentage.
Why?
That means he only saves .84 goals every.
That's
You
probably
mean-
that's
you
probably
mean,
what he gives up. .84.
Hold on.
It's what he gives up.
Hold on.
It's what he gives up.
I think it's what he gives up.
That's as many 0.84 is how many goals he gives up.
Yes.
Yes. Which
Goals
is
against.
crazy good.
Yeah, goals against average or something.
Yeah, goals against average. Yeah.
But save percentage should be like up
Now,
in like the
have
9
to be like
something.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have to be in the 900s. Well, it's 1,000 would be the gives
Yeah.
up nothing, you know, or no, I mean saves
Well, I'm confused.
everything. Well, yeah, gives up.
So I
Nothing.
saw the stat that said Bobrovsky is number 1 in save percentage, but the number 1 save percentage is J Wall 0.964.
So he's probably maybe goals against. I don't know. Maybe he's the highest goal against.
A GAA is also J Wall
Well,
0.86.
then you were looking
Goals
at a
against
different
average,
year.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, he has the most. Bobrovsky has the most wins.
Yeah.
And this is postseason.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I thought you were going to burn me.
You want me
No, stop.
Yo, I feel like I'm
you came close quick.
I
Yeah,
feel like I'm getting bit by something.
I think the
Oh,
fire
yeah,
would have been.
definitely.
Oh, okay.
100%.
my legs are all ripped apart.
Yeah, I feel like I got an ant or something crawling on me.
Oh, you might. I had an ant
Yeah.
on me, and I evidently threw
Like,
it on Jenna
it's
while we
like-
were sitting in the living room.
It's like 3 times I had to.
Yeah, but the good thing is they're not all flying in our face because of the lights.
Yeah.
So which I like.
Yeah, you're just gonna see.
I doubt you'll see that.
But
No,
the
the
cigar,
No,
good quality.
it is a good quality cigar. We'll get into that later. So we finally found Mountain Dew hard seltzers,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yo.
So they came out a year ago, like last summer or something like that. Maybe even a little longer. Dude, you shit yourself. And we were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Every time we went to the beer distributor, we were always like, "Do you guys have these? Do you guys have these?" No, 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 no. Finally, go into freaking Redner's
Of all places.
of all places, and they have one case left.
No, every time I go to Giant, I have a Giant right next to my house. They always have the Arizona hard teas.
No,
And,
we're
not-
talking
we're
about the
talking about
Mountain
the
Dew.
Mountain
and
Dew.
well, yeah,
Dew.
well, but I'm saying they always have like those specialty things.
Yeah, but not Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So when we bought at Redner's. That guy said that when they came out, they put an order in for it and sold them so quick. And he said that he went to go put another order in, and it's already on back order. So they apparently just got the PA, and or whatnot. And the guy there was telling me, he was like, they're too sweet, they're too sweet, they're too sweet. Yo, these motherfucking things are delicious.
How come
The
I
bot-
didn't get one?
The original Baja Blast one is the best.
Is the best.
It tastes like a
like
Baja,
Baja
Blast.
Blast. Get the fuck out of my brain.
But I mean, it was kind of obvious where
All
you
right,
were
ready?
going.
1, 2, 3. Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. I was gonna say, hold on. I was gonna say sandwiches. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Peanut butter.
Popcorn. Oh, damn, that's good.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Freaking idiot. I gave you the biggest hint too.
How?
I didn't.
I was gonna say.
But anyway, those things.
Now I would have shit my pants if we said the same
Listen,
thing.
yeah, right. The Baja Blast one is phenomenal. It tastes like just tastes like Baja Blast. It doesn't taste like there's any alcohol in it.
Yeah.
They're 5%. These things are is probably the most dangerous drink out there.
I think
No.
it's probably good. I think over the long run it'd be too sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think I could drink the whole Baja Blast.
So
the,
they had-
the original Baja Blast, I could drink the rest, like forever.
I could drink
But like
all the time.
the flavored
Really?
ones, they like the mango, and then they had like a fruit punch.
They had a mango. They had the Baja Punch. I forget what it was. It wasn't fruit punch.
It was like a fruit punch. Yeah.
yeah, but it wasn't called fruit punch. It was called something else.
It wasn't the Code Red, was it?
No, it was
Nah,
like
I wish.
it's all the Baja flavors or whatever. So it was Baja Punch or something. It was I forget what it was. But then the mango was good.
Mango
the
was good, yeah.
The punch one was good. Not as good as the Baja
And
Blast
then,
one.
there was a pineapple
And
one.
then the
too.
pineapple, which wasn't that good.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So the pineapple one probably nah, we're good. But freaking A, man. So this one was the Baja version.
Yeah.
Because I know that they have a Mountain Dew one where they have the Code Red,
Oh, really?
the regular Mountain Dew,
I would like to try
and another
that.
one, which I want to try too. But yo, man,
It was good.
they were good. And I don't know what this guy was talking. I didn't think it was. I mean, yeah, as sweet as Baja Blast is. It's a sweet drink, but like Joey said, man, we bought a 24 case in what, a couple days. It was gone.
Or what?
Oh,
Baja
Baja
Blast.
Blast.
Oh,
I was like, we definitely didn't buy 24 cases.
No. So I'm saying, like, if they had just the Baja Blast, man, and the hard seltzers,
Yeah.
and I bought a 24 case, I'm pretty sure I could sit there and drink it
Yeah.
all night and be fine with it.
And there's 0 sugar and only 100 calories.
And 100 calories.
a can.
A can.
Yeah. And it's 5%.
So you had 600 calories and just
We didn't drink 6 of
We
them.
didn't drink 6 of them.
what? Didn't you
A
drink
lot
all
of
of them?
Other
A
people
lot of
drank
people
them
drank
too.
them.
It was at a party we went to.
Oh yeah.
There's some
Um,
in my fridge.
Nah, we drank them all.
I know, I'm kidding.
But yeah, there was, I was so happy to see it in the store because we've been every single time for months we looked for this thing. Finally, freaking find it. We get the last case that Renner's has, and we go on.
Yep. They were good. I would drink them again.
And it was by luck you seen it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I walked
we
right
were
by it,
checking
and Nick's
out.
like, wait.
I was like, Joe, look. He turns around. He's fucking saying, and it's right in your face as soon as
Yeah.
you look at it too. Like, you know what it was. And I was like, because I remember we went to Redner's like a week or two
Yeah, it
before
was
that,
not there.
and we were looking for it,
Yeah.
and it wasn't there. So it was like they recently got it sold out already.
Had
And
one case left.
He also said that they sell them in the big cans,
Oh, yeah.
like single cans. The Baja Blast one he had, and they went off the shelf.
Oh.
I would
But
like to
anyway.
try the original. Like
Yeah,
original
yeah.
Mountain Dew, Code Red, Live Wire.
The problem is, man, I was a Mountain Dew kid.
Yeah.
I loved Mountain Dew. I remember when you would take me, like, in the morning, you would drop me off at our friend's house to get picked up or to go to school, and we would always stop at CVS when we lived in Forest Ave.
Right.
We would always stop at CVS, and I always got the Live Wire Mountain Dew. You don't remember that?
Yeah, no.
Every day.
Whose house did I
Every
drop
day.
you off at?
Tasha.
Oh, wow.
And every day we would stop at CVS, and I would pick up a like a Slim Jim and a Mountain Dew. What?
You're switching hands.
But anyway,
You know what? Actually, the Mountain Dew Voltage probably would be really good too.
yeah, I loved Mountain Dew Voltage.
Yeah.
I do need a little more.
Stop.
I do need a
Stop.
I
little
was
more
just sitting there.
You need a little more.
Joseph.
Way to make the loudest.
What did
bang.
we say
You
about
gotta
the
stop,
banging?
You got to stop banging.
Oh yeah, make sure you don't kick this too, man.
Yeah. Well, then you got to do it. I'm like so close to it. I like my knees touch it, my arms touch it, my third leg touches it.
Well, you're allowed to move a little bit. You know that, right?
What about
That's
the?
it.
What about the?
That's good. That's good.
What about the fighter
Thank you.
jet flying over the Phillies down in is it Oracle Park?
Orioles. No. Shit.
No,
Camden Yards.
Yards.
Yeah. What about that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
huh?
pretty crazy.
Like, what was it? I think it was like the 7th inning, and then it just was going on until the
Yeah,
game
but
ended.
There were jets flying over a lot, like
No,
different times. That wasn't the same repeat thing, was it?
No, there was
there
jets
was many
flying,
of
yeah.
them. Like there was like
at
at least
there was
four
like
I
a
seen.
flying V that went by.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4
Well,
planes.
that's what like started it.
yeah.
And then the one was like hovering and like kept swinging
Yeah, yeah,
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that
was that for?
started in like the 6th or
Yeah.
7th
Yeah,
inning, and
yeah.
then it didn't stop until the game ended.
Right.
Yeah.
Is
right.
what I
Oh,
just
okay.
said.
Oh, I thought you were saying it only came.
What was it
Well,
for?
that's just like the landslide thing day. Okay.
All right, dude.
What was it for?
I don't know.
No, it was just they just did it.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah, I didn't know what it
I
was.
mean, maybe something was going on. I didn't hear of anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
I mean,
either.
that's kind of
Either
random.
way.
Kind of random if they do like.
Jeez. All right, there you go. That's
kinda-
something you're gonna have to.
It's kind of random if they just have random flyovers. I mean,
Well, no,
normally
the-
they do it for like the national
beginning, yeah.
anthem and
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
that's
I
what I was thinking. Maybe what was it the Father's, like during Father's Day?
yeah, it was.
It was it was
I
the
di-
Father's Day game, but
Maybe.
I was thinking maybe were doing something for Father's Day, or maybe it was.
Yeah, but why in the middle of an inning? Normally it's when like it's a break time and then they do
Yeah.
a flyover. Like,
Well,
That's
this
what I
seventh
was
inning
asking.
stretch.
This was like
that's
in
why.
the-
That's
no,
why
this
I
was
asking.
no, they
it
were
was
batting.
during the game. They stopped the game multiples of times.
Oh yeah, because the pitcher, our pitcher, the called time to
Yeah.
wait for it to go.
Well, they the
That took
announcer
forever to come out there.
the announcers
You
were
didn't get one?
hilarious.
Here,
I just need to be
Yeah, that
turned up.
one. No, that one's like weird.
I need
The
to be turned
announcers
up,
were
I
funny
think.
because they were
What
saying.
was that?
Unfortunately, it's when they hit like the
Yeah,
4 or
fuck.
5 home runs,
I won't hit the mic this time, okay?
and the they're like, "Oh, we don't know why the fighter jets keep flying over the park. Maybe
Yeah.
it's all the bombs coming off of the Orioles bats." And I was just like, "That's a good one."
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, so the other night,
I thought they were just doing exercises real quick.
something crazy happened to me.
What?
Okay, what was it?
So I was laying in bed, watching the game on my phone, and then all of a sudden, like I was playing the sound through my phone, and then all of a sudden, my phone just like stopped playing it, and then it popped up that my AirPods were connected. I didn't have my AirPods on me at all. They were downstairs on the kitchen table, and so I texted Nicky. I'm like, Nick, did you just open my AirPods? And he's like, no, I'm upstairs. So I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, well, then there's somebody in the house that grabbed the AirPods and opened them.
Well, you were like, "Are you using the AirPods?" And I said, "I used them earlier,
Yeah.
but no, they're downstairs on the kitchen
Maybe you
table."
never turned them off.
No,
No,
when
it happens
Oh,
to
once
me
you close the case?
if the case somehow even like splits open a little bit, it'll
Yeah, but how
It
would
was
it, how would
sitting
it
on a
do that if
table.
it's sitting still on a table and nobody's around?
So then I went downstairs. I searched the whole house. No one. Both doors were locked. All the windows were locked. Blah blah blah. And then now I'm in my head. I'm like, well, great. There's somebody in like a ghost. You know.
Yeah.
grabbed
Well,
them
I
and
didn't want
opened
to.
them.
I didn't want to say anything to you, but like a day before that, I wake because I go to work early in the morning. So I get up early. I come downstairs and I always let Molly out. I let Molly. She goes outside, right? And I'm sitting there, and I'm usually putting on my clothes while she's going. So I bring all my clothes down here. I'm in the dining room putting the clothes on, and I hear like a not like a thud, but it sounded like something dropping, and then go, and then slightly rolling. And I'm like, what the? So I'm thinking maybe Molly knocked something down out here, and I go out here, and I'm like looking out here, like, fuck, Molly's nowhere in the yard. She's probably over in the corner
mind you,
or
the
something.
whole house is carpeted.
No, this was in the kitchen. It was in the kitchen.
No, I know. I'm saying other than the kitchen, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't hear anything roll
Yeah,
unless
you
it
wouldn't
was
hear anything
in the
unless
kitchen.
it was in the kitchen. So that's why I thought it was outside. So then I'm like, it wasn't Molly. I walk away, and what the fuck is rolling in the kitchen?
A ball.
Zeppy's bowling ball, the plastic bowling ball,
That's creepy.
is rolling in the kitchen, right?
I thought you
Not a lot, not like rolling across. It's just like on the ground,
just slowly
just going like
moving.
this.
In a circle.
Yeah, like it fell,
Like it fell off
like it
the
almost like it
counter
fell
and
off of
just
something,
rolled.
and but
Yeah.
the fall wasn't that loud, not as loud as a counter. It almost like it like if Zepp was playing with it and he just picked it up while he was sitting on the ground.
Did you
and
go in
dropped
the
it.
laundry room? Could it have been on like a pile of clothes? And
I don't know. So that was my thing. So then when Joey's saying this freaking AirPod, that I'm not a believer in ghosts. I don't believe in.
I want to
like-
so bad.
I mean, I think it would be a cool thing, and also scary. But it's just something like nothing's ever happened to me for me to fully be like something that couldn't be explained until that day.
Yeah.
That's the only time I couldn't explain because I was like, yeah, it could if it was in the laundry room though, it would have fell and it would have rolled.
Yeah. But it was
it
a
wasn't
short
like
fall,
that. It
short
was
roll.
like a.
Yeah, but the fact it's
might have been on the counter.
rolling in a circle, you don't find that fucking weird?
Not like a circle, like it's almost like if the ball like stops rolling and it just does that like little like it's just
Rotation
moving.
thing?
Yeah, that's what creeped me out.
Look,
and
Joey's
then that's
all
where I'm
scared now.
finally. I was
Mhm.
finally like, this is the one time where I couldn't explain, like, because people show me stuff like all the time. Like my coworker showed us on her Ring camera at night. Her Ring camera kept going off, saying somebody was at the door. So she kept checking. There's nobody there. Later on, she goes back and she's like, she just felt weird about it. She goes back and she's showing me the video, and it does look like, it looks like
There's a shadow.
no, that like paranormal like glitch, like where it's like it looks like somebody's walking and it keeps glitching back.
Yeah.
Like it keeps glitching all over the place, and
What?
it kind of formed. It kind of looked like it formed like a person, but I'm like, I knew it. So immediately I'm like, no, it's a spider web. It's on your thing, and it's blowing in front of it, and it's reflecting the light from the moon off of it, and that's why it looked because after a while, after you're watching it, you're like, no, it's a spider web.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You could tell. And the only reason I knew that is because it happened to us here.
Mhm.
There was a spider web on our Ring camera, and it was flying in front of it, and it was reflecting the light from the moon, and it looked like a light was just flying in our yard.
Oh wow, that's weird.
But it was just reflecting off the spider web that was just blowing in the wind.
See, I've only had 2 things, and it's been at work. Only at work. Granted, the Buck is like a 300-year-old building. It's really old. I was working an event, and it was like late at night. Everybody was gone, already locked up. Turned off the hallway lights, the foyer, the lobby lights, and the kid that was working for me that night was going to like take his tuxedo shit off, and I saw someone walk in the hallway out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, I just saw somebody, blah blah blah, like, and I thought maybe someone came back or like someone from the bar came out, and I went out and nobody was there. So at that point I'm like, damn, that was fucking weird. And like he went back and like walked back. It wasn't the reflection of him or whatever. It was I saw someone in the hallway. I asked the host Neil. I was like, "Hey, did you go lock up anything?" And he's like, "No, I haven't done that yet because you guys are still in there." And I'm like, "Well, I just saw somebody." And then it was after a wedding. It was really late. I usually clean the bridal suite last. So like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just standing there and I'm putting Lauren's office back together. And I'm in like the corner of the room grabbing like a beer bottle or whatever. And the office music, we have house music, just starts playing. It just out of nowhere.
That is
The dial's on 0. And it turned up loud. Like it scared the fuck out of me. And it's not one of those things where it's like it just spins. It's on like one of those like where you have to click it over. And it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I would probably.
And I'm like, I was like, that's fucking creepy. But there's also an old man at the Buck. One of the bartenders went down, and he was going to bring up alcohol for the bar after an event. And he said he was down there, and he saw an old man walk around the corner. And he goes over, and it's our locked gate, so no one could have walked through there. And then when he turned around, he saw him sprinting across. He refuses to go down in that basement. And the old man's a common occurrence at the Buck. I have yet to see the old man, and I've been there 9 years.
Yeah.
But every time I go down in the basement, I'm like, before I walk in the door, I'm like, if I see you, I will not do my job. But you can if you want. Because I want to see it, but I know I'll shit my fucking pants.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have to be something. I would have to experience something like really paranormal.
Let's just go ghost hunting.
to believe in it. It's just so for me. It's just so hard to.
Well, you're a spiritual guy.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like everything I've ever seen or anything that's ever happened to me was easily explained. You know what I mean? Like we had, I forget whose birthday it was, but it was one of the birthdays where we were videotaping it, and in the videotape, it looks like this thing's flying around.
Like an orb.
Right?
Yeah.
Not an orb. No, it looked like it was just. It was like a bright like couple.
Orb.
No, it was like 2 bright lights just flying around, but not orb. It wasn't an orb.
Orb.
But what it was, because then we ended up because we kept watching the video, it flies around, and then as soon as that person blew out their candles, it went away.
Yeah.
So in cameras,
It was just a
it
refraction
picks
of the
up-
light.
Yeah, it
Reflective,
picks
yeah.
up different images when it comes to light. Like light really can mess up an image.
It refracts off different things.
So it was the candle, but so it was just offset. Like the camera made it look like the candle was offset, and that's what it was.
So when you moved the
Yeah,
thing,
and then as soon as they blew out the candles, it went away. So it's kind of like, the whole time they're like sitting there, this and that. And I'm watching a couple times, and I'm like, no, it's just the candles.
Maybe they
It's the
were
light from the candle.
Maybe it was something that helped blow the candles out, and then what
Maybe.
left.
Maybe. But it's too easy. Like those things it's just like too easy to explain those things for me. And again, I don't want to say like the paranormal's not real or it's not like, I just haven't experienced it enough to be like, yeah.
Where you're convinced.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like it would have to, like something would have to happen to where I'm like standing in a room and there's a ghost right in front of me. Like,
so if anyone
stuff
has
like that.
believed haunted area and you want to see a Fratelli Fumitory ghost hunting,
Yeah, no.
I would do that shit. You
Who's-
kidding me?
Who's the ghost hunter?
Me.
Oh, well.
You know how much Ghost Adventures Zach Bagans I've watched?
Really?
Oh my god. I
And
could be Zach
the
Bagans.
newest thing on TikTok
fuck
is
is
they
that,
have
Joe?
this
I don't know.
That's a stink bug.
Is it?
It's like it's got a yellow nose.
the new thing
Works
that's been
my
going
eyes.
around my TikTok is this like guy who goes in the graveyards, and I guess he has this like some type of machine.
Does it speak or is it
It's
a
like
puck?
speaks. It's speaking. So
It's an
like
SB7 spear box.
like he'll be like, "Where are you at?" Or like "Hey," and then it will say a name. It'll be like, but it comes up real creepy. It'll be like Christine or something, and then it would be like, "Go north," and then he's like following it, and then he ends up finding the grave of the name
Oh, really?
or something. But like, it's so hard on those videos to be like, what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know? Like, he didn't walk through that graveyard, pick this tombstone, and then made the thing say these things.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like, it's just for me, it's too hard to believe those things. But that's what's going around my
Was it that
TikTok.
thing?
I don't know. You don't see it in the video.
Oh.
You just see him walking around. He's live on the thing, like he's live
Right,
Yeah.
doing it live or whatnot. But
So
it's
there's I don't know. I believe it, but like I've never seen it like firsthand. Like I've had some weird shit happen, but that's about it. But I would love to not be a pussy and be able to like do that shit.
I think the funniest thing about Joey's experiences is when he's telling me, he's saying all these things, and I'm like, no, Joe, it's downstairs. And that's the first thing in my head, and I was like, is somebody fucking I was like, somebody in our house, and like picked up the AirPods and flipped them open, and the moment you flip it open, maybe it like, or like pulled it out or
Connected,
something and
yeah.
connected to his phone.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that was going through my head, is like, maybe somebody's in our house. And he was like basically saying something like, because I own a fire. I own
I was
a
gonna
firearm.
say you're not the one who went downstairs.
So I
That's
own
what I said.
well, because I was like, there's no way. I was like,
Your
there's no
ring
way.
camera
So
would have
like,
went off. So
not
anybody
just
came.
that, you would also heard a door. Like, our doors aren't quiet.
No.
Like, you would have to really make it quiet.
You would hear that with your door shut?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, this door fucking slams shut. You can't
Oh,
stop
yeah,
that from not.
Yeah.
And like somebody not. I mean,
Well, wait a
somebody
minute.
could creep it slow. if
One
you-
time when my house was robbed when we were home,
Yeah,
they
nobody-
propped the door open.
Yeah, nobody knew.
So,
Yeah, they could have. I'm not saying that they couldn't, but it was just
yeah,
like
I'm just saying.
it was.
that-
We were all awake. We were all awake, just in our rooms.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, I feel like you would have heard something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
it was
awesome.
like, it was kind of weird. So I was like, it basically, Joey was like trying to get me to go down, and I was just like, he was like saying something, and I was like, what did you say? That you were gonna go down? And I was like, good luck.
Yeah.
And you're like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, Nick, I'm surprised you wouldn't have been
Yeah.
ready to go.
Locked and loaded.
I think I was just in bed, and I just did not
Didn't
want to
wanna
get
get
out, and I didn't hear anything, and
So
I knew it
if
wasn't.
something ever does happen, just know that you're fucked.
Well,
Because
no, if he goes
he's
down,
lazy.
No. Every time that they felt something or felt weird about something, I've always came down and checked.
Do you remember when we were coming home from Joey's bachelor party and we were driving with the GPS
Yeah.
and we said something and the GPS answered us back?
That happened?
Yeah, don't you remember
I
that?
do remember something like that.
Yeah, it was like we were talking.
Yeah, and then we were like,
and
what
then
Oh,
it came
yeah.
up,
did that just say?
Yeah, we're like, what?
yeah, we're like, what? Where'd you?
But yeah, and whatever it said, like, it was part of our conversation
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
fucking weird. I do
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, like somebody was listening in on
Yeah.
what we were saying.
I'm all jumpy now, man.
And
Well,
that,
well,
that
because the
happened
weird-
the second time too, with me too, where something came across it. I think we were coming to your house, and something came across the GPS and was like, "What? Why? Where did that
Yeah,
come from?"
why would that say that?
Yeah, it was weird.
I don't think
Yeah.
it was for us. I think it was Siri answering
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Who,
But it came
yeah.
through. It came through our speakers on the
Yeah.
card because our
Yeah.
phone was connected to it, or something. Yeah, it was something weird, but it answered us back, and
That's
we're like,
funny.
and I
Yeah, but
remember
we-
sitting
we-
there and being like, we all of us
We
shut
were
up for a
questioning
minute,
something, and they answered the
Yeah.
question. It was sort of like that,
Yeah.
you know.
and then we all shut up for a moment.
Oh,
We're just like,
what the fuck was that?
That's funny.
Yeah, because I remember saying, like, no one will ever believe us that
No.
just fucking
Yep.
happened.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean,
was
crazy things
funny.
have happened, but it's kind of like explainable. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Siri now picks up. Like, if you say anything close to Siri, it picks up. and it'll hear what you're saying, and then it might have answered us.
Oh, maybe that's what happened.
You know
I
what
know.
I
I
mean?
just
Like
had to check my shit to
we
make
could have
sure
been
it
like
didn't.
seriously, and it picked up.
Yeah.
And then we could have been like, well, what
My-
about blah 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 blah.
My password just popped up, so it thought you were saying.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's like the whole thing is like the moment, like that's what it does now. It's like you go anytime it thinks it's you talking
You're
to
trying
Siri,
to
it's
talk to
picking
it,
up,
yeah.
and then it's listening to what you're saying, and then if like if Joey asked the question,
Yeah,
and then
it'll
it
try to
answers
answer
it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But it's just like funny like moments or whatnot where
Yeah.
you're just like all because
Where'd
I
that
remember
come
all
from?
of us being like, what the.
What the hell?
And I think it took us like a minute to like click into being
Yeah.
like, oh well, this is what could have happened.
Still creepy.
It was funny
It was
because we
hilarious.
were like, "What the?"
Yeah.
But
But I do love those moments though when you're like now you're starting to question like, is this shit real?
oh,
Like,
you
is it
are they
real?
listening in everything you say, which we all know they are.
No,
but
no,
anyway.
I know that, but I'm saying like ghosts or like
Yeah, yeah,
There's
paranormal.
gotta
You're
be
like,
something. Right?
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, it would be cool.
Why would it be cool?
Well, not cool for them. I think it would just be cool to like know,
Especially
to-
if they're friendly.
yeah,
Yeah.
to know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean that kind of goes against everything that you believe in.
Yeah, yeah. In the Christian world, they believe that it's demons manipulating people into believing that they're the person that they want to hear
Yeah.
stuff. But that goes like deep. That's like deep,
Yeah.
like Bible. For the most part, we believe that you die and you go to a place.
Yeah.
You either go to heaven or hell.
Heaven or hell, brother.
But people believe in like a purgatory where they're like roaming. They don't.
With
They didn't make
unfinished
it. They didn't make
business.
it to somewhere, and they're roaming the earth.
Yeah.
And that's what the spirit is.
Are you really having trouble with the tag?
Always.
Yeah, these ones are easy.
Yeah, I was.
No, the first one was easy. This one won't come off.
Mine clicked off immediately.
Yeah, me too.
The big one did too.
Mm-hmm.
But to the cigar,
It's
I love.
creepy good.
I love.
Oh, here it goes.
I love the wrapper on this.
Why?
It's I don't know. My father's wrapper is just so cool. Like, because it's like oldish, but like nice. It has gold, and then it has the on the part where it tells you where that is the Connecticut. It has this like orangey, like
It's like a peach.
orange metallic
Yeah, it's good.
coloring.
Nice wrapper.
It's just a cool, nice wrapper. Like I like when cigars
Yeah.
put
They-
effort into their band.
It makes
Calm
it look
down there,
fancier.
Buckaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damon
Joey's not sleeping
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight.
Damon made the
Why?
noise anyway.
Now
He
you're
banged. He
freaking
banged.
out.
He banged purposely on the thing here,
Yeah.
so you would think that.
Nick, now you know what you got to do,
Well, I
right?
think for Joey, it's hard because he can't see anything behind him, and we can see everything. So it's like any movement or noise or whatnot. It's like, what the fuck was that?
You know what you have to do, right?
I'm gonna scare the shit out of him. Yo, because I know Jenna doesn't watch this. So Halloween, they have like crazy effects that you can do, and they have this one machine that has this clear cloth that you can hang up in like a doorway, and then it's like a projector, but it's like super quiet, and it will project. And
Images.
no, like it would make it look like there's a ghost standing in the doorway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna do it to Jenna so bad. Like,
What are you trying to make Joey's life miserable?
yeah, I think it would be so
She would
fucking.
sell the house.
I think it'd be so funny, like if we like the problem is like how do we set it up in our house?
Well, you would do it. You would have to do it at the walkway right there and just
Yeah.
keep it up on the wall.
Yeah, but I would need it to do it like it has to be at nighttime when Jenna's asleep.
Can't you do it in the window?
And I think you could do it in the window, but that's less believable. Like if it's in your house,
Mm.
like if Jenna came down the stairs and like go turn that corner and you had it set up right there,
Yeah.
like she would shit her fucking pants.
Yeah.
So would you if you didn't know.
No, I know anybody would.
Yeah.
But with Jenna, because she's a full believer in it. So it'd just be so funny. Like if Joey pretended one day like he was like super sick and he's like, and wakes up in the middle of the night and he's, oh, babe, I don't feel good. I really need a glass of water. Can you give me a glass of water? And then she comes down.
Good thing that would never happen.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna
I
say.
don't know. I think if you like really really felt like you're like, oh my god,
No, what you need to do is just put like get the speaker and hide it somewhere and just play like the girl. How do
Yeah.
you want to play?
And then it fucking but then the thing flashes
can't
up, it
catch
comes
me.
out, and then it comes up, and there's like a ghost. Like they have like crazy things you could put on that, but it's insanely, especially when it's dark, because you
Yeah.
can't see that cloth.
Yeah.
Especially when it's dark and you just see this ghost flying in your house. It's like freaking, oh man. When I saw that, I saw it like a couple years ago and I wanted to buy it. The problem is like it's pretty expensive. They're not cheap. But
I'm sure they're not.
I wanted to get it because I love
Halloween.
Halloween and scare, like that scary, like I love it. And I mean, we got in like I'm trying to get into like buying more Halloween props and like setting up the house and everything, and do like scary stuff or whatnot. And that was one of the things that popped up, and I really wanted to buy it because you can put it in your window, and then when you're outside, you could see things happening in your window. But they could do like crazy things.
Yeah.
Like they can make it look like somebody's like standing in the window, and then a person comes up behind them and kills them.
Yeah, I think that's the funniest thing when they're in the kitchen doing the dishes or something like that, or cleaning up, and
then somebody's something's just staring at
them.
them.
Yeah, something staring at them. Yo,
it's like when
I would shit my pants if somebody did that at my kitchen too.
Did you do it to Damon?
Yes.
The
I
mask?
was gonna wait
Yeah.
until you were done talking, and then I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, but I see some videos though like that. But
No, it was horrifying.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, Joey's wearing a mask outside,
Yeah.
and we told him to let the dog out.
Yeah, I shit my pants.
Oh man, that shit is so funny to me. You were young too.
Mm-hmm.
You were young.
It was in Cobalt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you did it to your mom, she would shit her pants too.
Yeah.
But she believes in all that paranormal shit. She thinks
It's
our
a good
house
thing
is
Chance
haunted.
didn't attack me that day.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Chance was the biggest
I don't
pussy of
know.
all.
I don't think he was really like that. Molly?
Oh, she'd kill
Molly
you.
would.
Molly knows who I am. I walked in when it was dark, and she nipped at me.
Yeah. She didn't nip. She just barked.
No.
And then she knew who you were, and you're like, all right.
And she was like, "You're a little bitch."
But that's their job.
Yeah.
When they can't tell who's coming in that door, their job's to protect. That's why when any time that Jenna ever or Joey ever asked me to go downstairs, I always open the
Just
door
say
and
Molly.
I open the door and let Molly go first.
Yeah.
And if I hear Molly go off, I mean, I still go down and check because you never know. Like they could have like heard somebody get up and like go hide in a closet. Molly doesn't know.
Well,
Yeah, but you got to be careful. What if it's Jen down there?
What do you
Molly
mean?
wouldn't do anything.
Jenna?
Yeah.
Molly wouldn't do anything.
Why would
Well,
Jenna?
if it's in the dark.
Why would Jenna be downstairs and then telling me to go check downstairs?
Oh, I thought you meant Joey.
No, they're usually in bed, and then I think it's the neighbors. Like because our houses are attached, so they could be like the kids could be like messing around and like bang into the wall or something, and you hear like a little bang, and but it does sound like it's in our house.
It could be your neighbors, having sex.
Yeah, it could be that too. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
But
it also does help with sending Molly down, because then you would figure out. Unfortunately, your dog would be dead, but you would also figure out if they have a firearm.
yeah,
Because if they're getting attacked by a dog, they're 100% shooting and running.
yeah.
And if they don't, then they're just
Or
going
they're
to come
running.
look for you when you're ready.
No, or they're running. That's the thing. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately that's the downside. When you look into protecting your home, the risk of it's either the family, human beings, or the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Uh,
as much as I love Molly, and it would be upsetting, I would rather Molly go down
To protect everybody else.
than me go down.
And
and
you
get shot.
you know 100% she would do that, no problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. She wouldn't have any problem,
Yeah.
and she would die. She would die knowing she protected us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Even though
probably
she
wouldn't
walked
know.
over me earlier while I was spread out on the ground trying to air out. Stepped on me. Didn't come check on me and see why I was on the floor face down. Just stepped on me.
I still find that night to be so funny now.
That
Joey's
is
like,
funny.
just saying something like, I guess I got to go check. And I'm like, yeah, good luck.
What are you guys getting out of the cigar?
It's
I
good.
mean,
A lot of
Um,
cedar.
Yeah, but
I'm
a
getting-
little nuttiness. It's still smooth,
I think
super
I'm-
creamy.
I think I'm getting a little bit of leather, but I don't really know what leather tastes like, so I'm just going to say it's wood. Is that good?
Yeah, it's good. No, it's definitely
You
I'm
never
breaking his
tasted
balls.
leather?
it's definitely
Nah.
like a cedar.
Have you ever had a taste of leather?
It's not taste. Like, have you
Yeah.
ever smelt leather?
Oh,
Like, you
Yeah,
know, how
the-
your taste, your smell and your taste buds are kind of the same.
Yeah, I think
Like,
your
like you smell things and you're
smell
like,
is
Like when you say, "Man, you smell like shit,"
you're
or
tasting.
no, oh,
it.
that tasted like shit.
it doesn't. You never tasted shit. You smelled shit before though.
okay. I
So-
see.
so
What
like-
you're,
so
is
like
that
if you
why
ever
you say
s-
leather?
Yeah. So like, if you ever
Oh.
smelt something leather and then like that taste reminds me of what that smell
Of that
is.
smell was?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially when you do a retro hair, because man, I just pulled a dad.
Fucking put your hand in your face.
But no,
I
like,
did-
like
I
when
did
you
it a
do the
couple
retro
times.
hair, you're smelling it too.
Yeah. But no, it's definitely cedar. Little nuttiness. Still smooth though.
Yeah.
Super
yeah,
smooth.
very smooth. Yeah,
They did say it was it's more of a medium body cigar.
yeah.
Really?
None big, yeah. In the description, it kind of talks about like your first third is going to be a little heavy, or not as heavy, and then when you get down closer, it's just going to keep continuously get heavy.
I mean, yeah.
So smell is responsible for up to 95% of what is perceived as taste.
Really?
Oh,
Because flavor, which is what people commonly call taste of food, is a combination of smell, taste, temperature, texture, and spiciness. Without our sense of smell, our taste buds can only detect a few flavors such as sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami.
And leather.
No, they missed that one on here.
No, but it's definitely good like Connecticut cigar.
Yeah. Very good.
Like it's
I like it.
it's a well blended cigar for Connecticut, and
It's well rounded. It has that punch on the retro hail.
You guys aren't smoking it that much.
but it's
Holy
smooth.
shit.
I was talking a lot,
Oh.
and it's smooth and creamy.
He was.
It's smooth and creamy, nuttiness with the cedar. The description I was reading, he was throwing out notes of like peppermint.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
get
got
that.
no.
That guy
peppermint.
should stop doing what he's doing.
It
Yeah.
was peppermint. He said like whipped cream, but that's where I think like when he says whipped cream, I'm thinking
creaminess.
creamy, like that creaminess
Yeah.
of the cigar, which
But yeah, I like
Connecticut's
it.
are. They're creamy. They're creamy,
Yeah.
more woody, earthy type cigars. They have that nuttiness in it.
Mhm.
Type thing. I can't pull like I understand what that nutty flavor is. I can't tell you like exactly what kind of nut. Like some cigars, enthusiasts will talk about like they'll pinpoint like the type of nut that they're tasting. Like sometimes they'll be like, oh, that's a prominent like almond flavor.
Really?
Non
Yeah, I can't. The same thing. I can't
Pull that out.
pull those kind of notes, but I understand like when they talk about that nuttiness, I understand what it means. Like that flavor, because I mean, when you're eating nuts, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Well, Nick knows.
Pause.
He means peanuts or almonds.
The whiskey is not getting any easier for me.
It is for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as like that first initial burn. Man,
It was that was
it
rough.
was tough, but it's not as bad.
No.
It's not as bad now, but I still get like still burns down the throat, and I get that
now.
little, where you almost want to reflux it back up.
Yeah.
But
It's never
where I'm
happened to
at
me
now on the
whiskey.
second third is the same type of flavor notes I normally get when I get down to the final third, and that's why I think I'm enjoying the cigar a lot more.
Because your final third is your favorite.
Final
We
third's my
know.
favorite.
The hell?
It's just a stink bug.
Yeah, I know, but I could see a little yellow shadow off the back of it.
You're colorblind.
Well, it's probably my eyes for sure, but I see like it looks like it has something yellow on it.
Yeah,
It would have been better if I knocked it off the
it
wall.
would have been, but
And why'd you throw Zeppy's hat?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It was my hat.
Oh, why'd you throw your hat?
I thought it was Dad's hat.
yeah, I thought it was Dad's hat.
But no, it's definitely good. Good
Where are we at?
cigar, the whiskey. We're wrapping up.
Really?
About
God.
time.
I can't read. I don't have my
Freaking
glasses.
sweating to
An
death.
hour and 6.
Really?
Yeah, it definitely it's definitely
humid.
humid out here.
Yeah.
It's not really
That's one of those Juro spiders. Or
Kick 'em.
Euro.
Euro. But yeah, I mean, this is a great recommendation.
Yes, I would recommend it to a lot of people.
I'm impressed with Byfather
Yeah, it's
because
good.
we
Very good.
smoked the Judge
Mhm.
a couple episodes ago, which was really good. And that was the dark
Right.
Maduro.
Mhm.
That was a punch. This was mild compared
What's
to
Yeah,
more?
I would definitely. I know Blicky likes a lighter cigar, but has a punch. This is something I
Yeah.
could see that he would
yeah, he would
he would
like
get quite frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does also like the
Yeah.
I think it's the Perdomo, the Maduro one. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them. You got the 20th anniversary, the 30th anniversary, the 10th
think it was the
anniversary.
20th.
Is that the one we smoked the other day?
We smoked the 10th anniversary.
I bought the 20th anniversary last time. Wasn't it 20th?
No. We didn't buy them. When we smoked on the podcast?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
We smoked the 20th anniversary,
That was
but
that
what
was
were
a
they?
while ago. That's what it was. It's on 20th. It was the Maduro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
20th anniversary Maduro. They have them in all different shades. They have the Connecticut. They have Connecticut's in all their shades too.
No,
Or
you
Connecticut's and
made
all
me
those.
buy them, so I think it was for the podcast.
No, the podcast. The only one. The one that I had you go buy on your own was the
I bought 4 of them.
The
Rocky
Rockies.
Patel.
You told me I only need. You told me to buy 4.
That was the Rocky.
Yeah, so that was after we stopped doing the videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of boxes now.
But no, I mean, yeah.
So new
yeah.
table coming to the other set.
We got to start making a
Let's do
table.
it.
Mm.
We got to get it together. We got to make a plan. We gotta
Mom's
figure
got
it
a
out.
plan.
Yeah, but she's wrong.
Yeah,
there's
she
not.
can't.
There's not 4 sections. It's
There is
9.
4
No, it's
sections.
9. There's 9 plates. In
Yeah,
that
there's
table.
9 on the table
Yeah,
in
but
the other set.
it's
9.
basically there might be 9, but it's basically a square.
The whole table's a square, but it's not how she was thinking that it's split up in 4 different quadrants.
It
It's
is.
not. No, because there's 9 plates. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then
Okay.
it has 2 lines going down
Right.
each side. There is no quadrant that she's thinking
Yeah.
about. But anyway, what was I saying before that?
We're wrapping up.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but
Oh.
where you were talking about how Blicky likes the lighter cigars. Typically when new smokers smoke, they go towards
Prefer them, yeah.
because they're easier smokes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, they're easier smokes.
It's after you start smoking cigars where
That's
you
when
can
you start getting into the thing. So the problem a lot of cigar smokers smoke, which we were actually just talking to somebody the other day, that he was saying that he doesn't really smoke cigars because he had a bad experience because he was inhaling them, which you're not
you
supposed to
cannot
do.
Yeah.
Do not
can't
inhale
inhale
cigars.
these. No.
And then so if you inhale or if you start off with a full body cigar, you're going to get sick off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not something that you could just grab and smoke right away.
Right.
Type deal, especially there's multi factors in it. Like if you didn't eat and you smoke a Maduro or a heavy body cigar, you're going to get sick. And stuff like that. So you gotta watch what you're doing when you're smoking. And if you're new to smoking, start off with Connecticut's. They're easier, lighter cigars to smoke, and then move your way into getting heavier and heavier and heavier.
Right.
Because they have multiple shades. You got the Connecticut, the Habano, and then Maduro. So like work your way up to it. Don't just jump into
There's
a Maduro.
like 20 different shades. But
No, I know, but like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
typical 3 are Connecticut, Habano, and Maduro. They're like the major 3
Yeah.
shades that you're gonna particularly smoke out of most cigars.
Right.
Yeah.
Not all cigar makers make those other shades. But yeah, just don't. It's just dumb to just jump in. So that's what deters a lot of people away from smoking cigars because they jump right in. Somebody hands them a freaking Maduro,
Yeah.
never smoked a cigar in their life, and they get freaking sick off of it, and they don't want that experience,
Yeah.
so they don't smoke them. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a great cigar. The
Very
whiskey,
good.
the whiskey, it did get better flavor wise. The first initial sip was like,
It was hard.
I can't. I'm having a hard time pulling flavors off of this though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
It smells like
Yeah. That could
gas.
also be because of the vermouth bottles,
like
barrels
the-
that they're
Well,
cast in.
you know I don't drink whiskey, and I could this I can do.
Yeah, it's definitely it's better. I mean, it's obviously better than a cheap freaking whiskey.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Well,
they're
originally
still
when I
good.
first tasted it, I thought it was a cheap whiskey,
Yeah,
but it got a lot better.
yeah, it gets a lot better.
yeah.
I mean, you pull flavors off it. I just can't pick. I can't tell you what that is. I don't know what they are. And I mean, it could be because of the vermouth barrels, pulling out most of that flavor.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose between the two Pennsylvania whiskeys we had, I would go
Kinsey?
Kinsey all the
Mhm.
way. Not saying Dad's had some
I'm
terrible
reverse.
whiskey, but really,
Yeah.
I really like the
Dad's had
Kinsey. The
better.
Kinsey had a lot more flavor, in it than this one does.
Yeah, but the dad's hat's more of a.
yeah, it's
more of a
punch.
manly
This is a
shit.
rye whiskey, right?
Yeah, this is a rye whiskey.
Right.
And I typically don't like rye whiskey.
Yeah, I typically don't fall for them either. Like, I like trying them just because I want to get, but I don't fall in love with them.
Yeah.
But
Right.
anyway,
Quality.
we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
So, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you guys can get notified about the videos, so you guys can watch us. The likes are super important. That's what I feel like we're struggling in the most with is the likes. So if you guys could help us out and just like the video, it gets the video put out there more. The more
yeah.
likes you have, gets more people into it. Helps out our channel, so we really appreciate that. And the comments, man, we're still waiting to hear from you guys. Like we really love to hear from you. Your cigar pairings, your
Whiskey.
or your cigars that you like to smoke, or your whiskeys you like to drink, or even just comments towards what we said. Paranormal, if you got any experience, throw that in the comments. Let
Yeah.
us know. We would love to hear anything you guys have to say, and we would love to respond back. So, other than that, we're wrapping up. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks.
Have a good one.
See you.